In this module, you will learn why some objects float in water and others sink in it. You will also learn about some substances that dissolve in water and some that don't. Towards the end of the lesson, you will see what evaporation is and understand how water is measured. Ravi and his friends are going with their parents to spend a day at the city water park. They pack their bags with their swimwear and toys and set off in the bus towards the park. When they arrive, they immediately head for the swimming pool. The pool is big with clear blue water. They start playing throw ball in the pool. While playing, one of them throws the ball in the shrubs. The ball gets stuck in a thorn and gets deflated. All the children are sad. Suddenly, Amit remembers that he has a cricket ball in his bag. He quickly rushes to the locker room and brings out the cricket ball. The children cheer seeing the ball and return to the pool to play with it. They start playing again. But this time, they are in for a surprise. When they throw the cricket ball into the pool, the ball goes down and settles at the bottom of the pool. If you compare the pool ball and cricket ball, you will notice that the pool ball is lighter and filled with air. Just like a balloon, the cricket ball is solid and heavy. Objects that are heavy sink, that is, drop to the bottom of a liquid, in water, and objects that are light float, that is, stay on top of the liquid on it. Objects that are light and filled with air float on water, while heavy objects sink. Can you think of such objects? Look at these people floating in water. What are they wearing? The people in the water are wearing a life jacket. A life jacket is filled with air, and therefore people wearing it can float on water. Ravi and his friends are heading home. When he reaches home, Ravi heads to the kitchen to drink a glass of water. He suddenly stops drinking the water and looks at the glass to see if there is something in it.
Tina, I taste sugar in this water, but I cannot see it.
You cannot see the sugar because it is dissolved, mixed in the water.
What other things can dissolve in water?
Just like sugar, even salt dissolves in water. Similarly, when you make orange juice with powder, the powder dissolves in water and the water turns orange in color.
That's right. So can we say that all items dissolve in water?
No. All items do not dissolve in water. Some items like oil or sand do not dissolve in water. In other words, they are insoluble. That is, they do not mix in the water. Many items dissolve in water and may not be visible. Therefore, you should always boil water before drinking it. Let me boil this water.
1 hour later.
Tina, the water that you were boiling has disappeared.
Oh dear, I forgot to switch off the gas. So the water has evaporated.
What?
Evaporation? Let's roll back and see what happened. I kept the water to boil and then forgot to switch off the gas. Because of the heat, The water started boiling and it turned into vapor. This change of water to vapor is called evaporation. As the water evaporated, the quantity of water in the vessel kept reducing. You see examples of evaporation every day. For example, in the summer season, the water in the pond becomes less. This is because the sun's rays heat up the water and it slowly turns into vapor.
Did you know we get salt from seawater? The seawater is collected in shallow beds and then the water is left to dry. After the water evaporates, the salt is left on the ground. When the British ruled our country, people had to pay heavy tax to get salt. The British law did not allow people to make salt. To protest against this law, Mahatma Gandhi and his followers went on a walk from Ahmedabad to Dandi, a seashore in Gujarat. This event is known as Dandi March in history.
I had boiled 1 liter water, but now only 500 milliliters is left.
What is 1 liter?
1 liter is the quantity of water in the bottle. Just like we use kilogram to specify the quantity of vegetables we want to buy. Similarly, we use liters and milliliters to specify the quantity of water.
It's been such a wonderful day. I have learned so many new things about water. Amazing water.
In this module, you learnt why some objects float in water while others sink in it. You also learnt about substances that dissolve in water and some that don't. You saw the process of evaporation and learnt how water is measured.